Welcome to World Walkers Rhalanas. My name is Pedro, the creator and GM of the World Walkers universe. With me are the refugees of Rhalanas, crew of the children of Rhalanas, the children of the revolution, the whatever fun, funky name you guys want to give them.
Jenkins and Friends.
Jenkins and Friends. I like this. We'll just go ahead and introduce ourselves. And the question of the night is Larix evil? Just kind of spontaneously brought up inadvertently by Data.
According to who?
Data
Player or character?
A bus is coming.
Data, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Data. I'm playing Kaluma. He's an elf archer from the floating island of Arcadia. Boy, this is a hard question to start with.
Yeah, what prompted this was
so hard.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, what do you think prompted? Yeah, is he evil, and why do you think what prompted this?
Because at the end of last game, Reven sent a lot of you and Reven talked back and forth for a little bit in secret, and then the only thing Reven shared with us is Larix is not evil, and then he didn't say anything else.
I mean, that should
Pretty clear cut.
Problem.
Yeah, me think the tree protests a bit too much.
Clear cut like a butcher slab. All right, Raven.
Chop down tree.
Hi, I play Larix, the paladin wizard, Oaken, and I'm not evil.
Boom. Data more. Oh, Data's got a.
No, I don't have more. I have a phone call from my mother. If I mute, is it gonna mess anything up?
Shouldn't.
Maybe you'll change your answer. Ask her what she thinks.
Is Larix evil?
She thinks Kaluma's evil, so this will be interesting.
Wow.
She's not on your side.
I don't know if Kaluma's smart enough to be evil.
I'll just take it in the other room and catch up in a moment.
Well intended.
You could be
Callie?
evil and not intelligent.
I'm Callie. I play Mabel, the mouse folk bard, and Mabel doesn't think Larix is evil. She knows what he was trying to probably do. She doesn't think he's evil.
Very good. Evie.
Hi, I'm Evie. I play Jenkins. You have to experience Jenkins. So, Jenkins doesn't think about much, so I don't think he thinks Larix is evil. Also, he doesn't know what Larix fucking did.
Well, true. Frank. Stoic Frank.
I'm playing Grady Rockmaw, a dwarven cleric, really more of a reverse dwarf. He doesn't have a beard or hair, just really bushy eyebrows.
Reverse dwarf.
Is Larix evil? Only if he does it again.
Well, I mean, Grady doesn't know.
So yeah, again, only if he does it again, as far as he knows even.
Yeah, the question's not directed at Grady, it's graded at me.
Yeah, that's true.
It's Grady at me.
It's Grady at me.
Grady at me. Josh.
I am playing Yuzu temporarily, a monk bounty hunter.
You think?
And I think I would classify it somewhere between negligent homicide and involuntary manslaughter.
There you go.
Where
Voluntary manslaughter is good. That's good.
This leads us into our new game, World Walkers Law and Order. Chum, chum.
Objection.
Man, I forgot to ask my other question. Never mind. That's too bad.
Do it. No, go for it.
Okay, my other question is that if our game were to end, like if our game were to wipe, what's the what's your dream? What's your dream campaign?
Erotic Ace Adventures? Ace Attorneys?
No.
No.
You really want to run that with your brother GMing
No.
it? Frank, you fucking creep.
Just throwing out a shit answer. Hunter. Orange Hunter. Or Wild Hunter.
I don't think Pedro heard a word you said after.
Erotic.
I usually think Pedro just associates when he hears my voice.
Yeah, that's... I
Far
think he
from the
wishes
best.
he did.
No?
All I know is D&D, so
He doesn't want to know. Erotic Ace Attorney.
no.
So that question's done.
Yeah, what's the point?
No, I'm serious. Hunter or Dread. Oh, I guess Dread doesn't work over the internet.
I've been really trying to like pick my brain on how to run a Dread game over the internet. I think it could be done. I think if everybody had their own Jenga tower,
Tabletop sim.
it would be different. But it could, why couldn't it be done?
Yeah.
Like everybody had to do 10 pulls before we started.
Yeah, we could always just have Pedro pull our Jenga pieces. And
That'd be no fun. It's like someone pissed me off, and I'm just like, you know what? Let me drink some coffee real quick and
Oh,
you
the
the
tower
best shot.
fell over.
yeah,
My hands are all jittery.
yeah.
What
The bug.
what was your answer to Larry's being able?
What's up?
Good news.
What's
Reven asked me if my mom thinks Larix is evil. And the good news is she does not think you're evil, but you're definitely hiding a lot of stuff. And it's obviously causing your character a lot of problems.
What would I be hiding? I'm pretty open.
Like a book.
Yeah.
Which was made of trees.
Eventually.
Sounds so sappy.
Ah.
And it's
Really trying to branch out on your jokes.
Wood.
Okay, let's just leave that.
didn't even add anything to it, just straight up.
Name of this episode is Pulp Fiction.
Gotta do it.
The subtitle of the episode is Frank is too much of a coward to watch Fargo because of the wood chipper.
Oh. That
It's a
sounds
stretch,
romantic.
but I've got long arms.
Shouldn't that make it easier?
Aren't you so
I
glad,
still have a
Pedro, that
stretch.
Frank's just within
What's
head
that?
turning distance?
You have long arms.
Don't throw a power line. He's precious.
Wow.
Don't throw a power
Oh my
line.
gosh. Oh, it's the Goofy movie guy.
Why did you throw a power line?
Frank,
Now, there's the
look,
question.
there you go.
Because we can't see eye to eye.
Would Larix enjoy Fargo?
No.
Oh,
Not the tree.
yeah, he would. He'd
Oh,
be
yeah,
like,
yeah.
yeah, now you see how it feels, assholes.
Yeah, exactly.
I haven't seen Fargo. I don't know.
It'd be like Saw for the Force.
Is it,
I don't see it if you like Steve Buscemi.
if I like
feel like
him,
Steve- I don't want to get thrown at again.
find a nice
You ready?
rock.
That was a perfect throw. I'm not gonna blame you for it.
I was about to say, it hit your hand. That's all.
But
it
It did,
His
yeah.
arms aren't as long as yours, Frank. You can't. You can't blame him.
Yeah, you just handed it to me.
I was going to try and rip the thing off my mic.
don't do it, Frank.
So, who wants to recap where we last left off?
I think Larix should.
Larix.
Raven.
Larix. Yeah.
I think that's a good choice.
I felt he was one of the more involved characters last session.
I don't know. I think we were all involved.
Brady wasn't.
Do you guys feel that there's the risk of an untrustworthy narrator if you guys leave it in the yeah?
No, it's okay.
Oh, we got a video. We know the real deal.
Fiction of,
I trust
hold on.
Reven. I trust Reven.
I don't know about that, but
Hold on, Pedro. Hold on. Last week you had Jenkins recap. That's like the ultimate biased narrator.
Yeah, we really can't be throwing stones after that one.
Shit.
I mean, we can. I mean, obviously, you saw Powerline.
you know,
there you go.
I mean, there's not much to read.
What's up? Sorry, did I?
I just
It's
don't
not
understand
much.
how the camera could be so at risk. It
Because
stays there.
I'm trying to fix my window.
Just leave it.
Or not my window, but I mean, it's a window on the screen. I'm looking at your screen. I'm looking at it, trying to get a better angle for myself.
Just
It's fine. It's good.
Fine.
Is it?
Just
leave
leave
it.
it.
Like you've got the 3/4 profile shot. It's a good angle,
That's why he can't stand.
but he doesn't need to. He's got the long arms.
like this looks too good.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
This looks good. Oh, let's adjust.
All
this.
right, Reven, if you don't want to do it, one of us can do it. We just
I can do it. I mean, there's not much to recap.
Uh-huh.
Hardly anything happened.
Yeah, exactly.
There are only
I
one
think,
big
I
thing
think
happened.
starting next week, I'm going to do the D6 recap. Well, I'll roll a D6 and see who has to recap.
It's like the
I like
last
this idea.
15
It's
minutes
totally
that stuff
fair.
happened. So last week, Lyrics and friends
Non-friendly friends
came
travel
up,
off to many distant lands.
came up with a plan to take down their enemy, their bounty, Hammer.
My good friend.
Yes, we spent pretty much the whole day doing it, coming up with a great plan. We sent Grady over to the guards to warn them that, there were some guards that were in with it.
Yuzu and Jenkins risked life and limb to put this plan into motion.
Yes. They went and met with their friend and had a little battle to see who would join the gang.
A little bit of D&D PUBG there.
Literally, pub.
Yeah.
That was a really good double pun. PUBG.
And, well, near the end of the night, Lyrics decided he was going to try and set a trap. A little dream that might make Hammer think he could find somebody to help him in the dungeon of the castle. Things didn't really go all that well.
Depending on your point of view.
Yeah, the nightmare struck again, killing Hammer, and then we saw guards rushing by the window, so we followed them to find a lot of people died.
Turns out that little
I took care of the town's
killing ability has a blast radius.
I took care of the town's poor problem.
Oh,
Well, a portion.
oh wow. We're going back to
We had a war on poverty, and it ended in one night.
It
Oh
ended
gosh.
impoverished.
But
Oh, boy.
that's we left off with me and Mabel riding over to where the guards were rushing on my horse. I suppose we got there first.
Yeah. But yeah. So and I think I want to try this. Do you mind if we try like taking turns muting our mics?
Sure.
Not
I think he
you guys.
means.
Okay.
Feel free to participate.
Okay.
Yeah. So when you need to talk, just unmute your mic. Yeah. So Mabel and Lyrics are the first to arrive.
I thought I was.
You were the
Oh.
first to leave, but they were on horseback.
Yeah, I left
You were
before
on
the thing happened, and I ended up there.
We were on horseback though.
I didn't mean to offend.
No offense
How could,
taken.
you, how could you forget about Jenkins?
We
Everyone
tried.
arrives
It's an
roughly at the same time. Participation trophies are handed out thusly. The group arrives in a hero shot that is worthy of everyone's.
Hero.
Avengers Ultron when they're all lined up together just because.
Yeah, but yeah, roughly. No, honestly, all jokes aside,
What did he say?
this happened actually. Side note: this happened with the first episode of World Walkers. Jess was recording in here with me because we had our setup here, and like I'd be on a roll, I'd be going, and then suddenly Jess was like stacking dice, and she'd be like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm used to either everyone in the room or no one in the room. I don't know how to have like total focus and then, oh, Hey. So, yeah. Anyway, so yeah, whether it's by horseback or wild acrobatics or the pitter patter of rushing of feet.
Sorry.
What? Oh, is it? Yeah. It's weird to see Frankie yawning twice. That's funny.
Do you have your camera hiding yourself, Reven?
No.
Okay.
Am I not there on your screen?
I see.
No, you're there completely. It was interesting to see Frank multiple times.
Boom! Everyone's there. So, shock and horror.
Sorry.
And yeah, you can see the guards rushing around trying to figure out what's going on. They're pulling bodies from homes, kicking in doors, kicking in, what constitutes as doors. And there's kind of like this shock and horror that falls over the area. And with that, you can hear, now, Lyrics, you arrived on horseback, right?
Yes. With
Yeah. Yep. And then Mabel, you feel yourself lifted off of the horse and placed on the ground.
What?
And then you hear a
Lyrics,
couple
what are you going?
hoofs kind of shuffle, and then you see Lyrics ride off into the night.
Lyrics. Lyrics?
I'm not there anymore.
Hunter's Mark
It's
Lyrics.
gone.
Oh.
Oh.
I guess that changes my answer. Lyric's is evil. He just abandoned the group. Lyrics, don't leave me. Lyrics, you're one of the Springvale kids. Springdale kids.
What do you want, Kaluma?
I was too late to set a Hunter's Mark Lyrics, so I guess Kaluma's just gonna try and help the dwarves. Just take care of them.
As soon as you can step forward, they push you back. Like, everyone step back. If you're not part of the guard, you shouldn't. What do you like? And they start giving orders. Like, yeah.
Okay.
The only person they let in is the knight who showed up.
Yeah, me. I'll start immediately taking orders and helping where I can immediately.
How
Yeah,
I
so-
help?
Huh?
How I help?
They look confused. How you help? You don't.
Let Kaluma just stay back.
They just kind of push you back, and then they let you. They they let what's your name? Gunrod Grady. They let Grady step up and assist moving people around as he can. But yeah, right now it's all about like getting control of the situation, assessing damage, whatnot. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
When we are not allowed to approach the bodies they've already pulled.
No.
All right. Well, Grady's getting control and assessing the damage. You guys need to figure out how to get that book and get out of here as soon as possible.
How do we find a book? It's not like there's a spell or anything for that.
Find it now.
No. And that's when like they're moving wreckage and they're not wreckage, they're moving bodies, moving stuff around, and then you do see two of the guards move stuff around, and they're pulling Hammer's body out. He's eviscerated, and
Are
one
all
of
the
them is-
bodies like damaged, physically damaged?
Yeah, shredded.
they're shredded, and one of the guards is carrying the tome.
Grady!
Do I see that?
I'll yell at Grady. Grady!
Yeah.
I'll wait. Babel?
He has the book.
Do I know what the book is, by the way? I don't know if I actually got briefed on that.
I mean, you were told we're trying
We
to
gave
find.
you I don't think we probably specifically told you guys what it did, but that's what we were going for.
Okay.
You might have they're looking for a book is like the
Okay.
base.
So then I'll go over to the guards.
Yeah.
Excuse me. May I see that book, please?
No. They just keep walking.
Hold up. Don't make me pull rank, man. Just can I see the book?
It steps back. I'm sorry.
Pull out the mistletoe. Can I
I'm
please
not
see the
gonna
book?
puck her up.
Can I please see the book?
He pulls out.
Look. I was working with someone who had a book stolen by Hammer,
Mm-mm.
and I'm reason to believe that's the book.
Mm-mm.
That
So
is
may
the
I
book.
please see the book and confirm it?
He holds it up. Is this it?
I don't know. Can I have the book and then I'm going to show it to the person?
No, you cannot have it. Look, we just lost about, what, 20, 30, maybe 40 people here? Can you give us a second to figure out what's going on here?
Sure.
You're the best. And he walks off with it.
I'm
Hunter's marked that one.
I'm
Hunter's marked
watching.
that person.
Where is he going towards?
Huh?
Where's-
He is walking off towards a big wagon.
Okay, I'm just keeping an eye to make sure like no one else takes it or anything like that.
Sure.
Where's
Now,
this
how-
wagon in relation to where the guards are observing?
In relation to where the guard, I mean, it's
Like,
the center of the guard's observations.
Okay, so it's in the middle. Okay.
Okay, we see him throwing other stuff in there. Is it kind of like an evidence wagon sort of thing?
Yeah,
going
it's
on?
pretty much. Yeah, they've even got two different people that they've got locked up.
They locked a couple people up on it.
Yeah.
Suspects for this horrible, horrible crime.
Yeah, I'm going like near towards the wagon, not getting too close to it, but I just am keeping an eye to make sure no one else takes it or anything like that.
I'll tell Mabel. It's like, look, you'll probably get. I'm sure you'll get the book back. They just need to. They need to concentrate on this. So we'll
I
talk
know.
to them after the cleanup.
I know, I just
Mabel,
don't want
it'll
anyone
be
else
okay.
to take it.
All right,
Yeah,
are any of
but
you
Mabel?
a stealthy wizard that knows mage hand and invisibility?
Well, we've also got somebody who's, if he casts a spell, has a plus 17 to stealth.
One of the guards comes over and pulls you off to the side. Sir Grady,
Sir?
speak you over here.
Yeah.
So I asked around, got a couple words on the fact that you're running with a group of people.
Mhm.
And you're trying to figure out something about the one of the guys we pulled out over there.
Yeah, that Hammer guy.
What's the deal?
King Kaladar had gathered me, some lanky dude named Jenkins,
Everyone knows Jenkins.
the martial artist over there, and we were tasked to help bring in Hammer, and he had stolen, amongst one of the other things that they had. Hammer had taken something from this group, with the mouse lady and the tree guy.
What
And-
tree guy?
The one that rode off.
God damn it.
You weren't there when
What
I
do you
went
mean?
off, were you?
What?
He said he rode off.
Yeah, he did.
The GM just told
Rode
me he rode off. Like,
WROTE.
there was confusion as to whether or not everybody who got there win. So I just said everybody got there at the same time.
Oh, okay.
So he
Yeah.
rode off.
Looks like it, yeah. So, yeah. I'm pretty sure that's the book that they're looking for.
Called him a tree guy.
He looked like a walking tree. I don't know him too well. I think his name was Larix or something.
No, you don't. Tree guy's fine. Um, so they were looking for this guy. They know what happened here. They showed up pretty fast.
Well, we all saw I was with them when we all saw the guards rushing. So that's why.
And they're looking for this book.
They're looking for that book.
All right. Get him on a wagon. Let's bring him in. Figure out what's going on.
With the book? Okay. I'll bring him in.
No.
No, I mean, we'll figure out what's going on here. Yeah, I'll grab him.
All right.
Okay.
Get him on a different
You
wagon.
want me to get? Wait. You want me to get Jenkins and Yuzu as well? The
Bring in anyone you think's going to help us figure out what's going on. Try to find this Larmix guy too.
You got it. Okay.
That's my favorite.
So I'll walk over back to the group. Sorry, I have my phone muted though.
It's loud here in real life.
Oh yeah, my bad. Might be.
Sorry.
All right. If you don't mind, can you all follow me?
But the book
Kaluma
is
and-
here.
I know, but they're going to bring you in for questioning.
Again?
It looks like it.
I do
what do you
not
mean again?
question well. I do not question very well.
Okay,
Yeah, probably not.
but yeah, all of us have to go.
No one's going to take the book.
I mean, they're going to take the book somewhere.
Where?
At wherever they put evidence.
You don't know?
I don't know. I'm not a guard. I'm just a knight.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're gonna go on a separate wagon from the one. I point out the one. Yeah.
This is probably the
I
best
point out
case.
the wagon where the book is, but we're not going on that one.
We know where it is, though. So
Um,
probably best to just explain yourself to Calendar.
is all guards here?
What?
Is all guards here?
What are you saying, Kaluma?
Oh, Mabel.
He can actually communicate with Mabel.
Yeah. What are you trying to say?
I was just asking if all the guards that were missing are here or if they're still about.
Oh yeah. Did they have any of the missing guards come back, or are they still missing?
I can go ask.
Just to make sure that they don't take the book.
I mean,
Yeah. I say that.
I know.
oh, okay.
Just we don't want one of the bad
Well, they're
ones.
still mounting evidence. They're still grabbing and gathering stuff. So we got. All right. I'll go back to the guard captain or whoever the guard. Yeah, they'll come. Did those missing guards ever come back?
Looks around. What do you know about missing guards?
I know that there were guards that didn't report in. We're wondering if they ever came back.
Yeah, we got a little trouble.
Did they come back?
He kind of glances over to a decent chunk of dead bodies.
Shit.
Why?
All right. So, and I'll point to one of the wagons. That wagon good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now you're not going with them, though. You know that, right?
Right, I'll be here.
Yeah, I need you to find Larmix.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I'll go lead him over. So, walk my goofy ass over there, back to the group.
And he follows you.
Yeah. All right, gang. I guess this is where we're gonna part ways for now.
You will not come?
You're gonna I've got duties
I'll
here.
be heading out with you guys and make sure you guys are escorted safely.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Looks like the missing guards got found, and I point over to the bodies.
Not all of them.
Not all of them,
Oh,
but
apparently you guys are in good with the king, so you guys have nothing to worry about, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
Kaluma's gonna extend a hand to Grady.
Grady takes it.
He's
Gives it a
good.
Hmm?
Thanks.
Yeah, no
Good
problem.
note, dwarfs.
Out of game.
Nature.
Yes, thank
Out of game was really hoping that people would just go like, okay, well, there's the car he keeps pointing out.
There's the what?
I kept going like, well, there's the cart. Like I
No,
kept pointing to the cart and
Oh.
like, wondering if someone was just going to go invisible and just grab it.
We don't have it. We don't have that. And
Oh,
Mabel's
shit,
not
that's right.
doing
Tap's
that right
not here.
now. Yes.
You're right.
Never mind, my
Literally
bad.
what Josh said earlier. He's like, too bad we don't have a
Frank,
I
it's
can't hear you
fine.
right now.
Okay.
Yeah, there was a little bit of heavy hinting there.
I mean, I have disguise self, but that would still be noticeable, like a
No,
guard going in.
I'm with you. I legit thought Tap was here.
Mabel's not in that place right now anyway, so.
I know. I really, really wish Tap were here right now.
And I'm playing Kaluma.
Okay.
I was
I'll
just-
go back and do the jitterbug with the guards or whatever.
Seriously, no one else has invisibility except Tap?
No.
Ranger.
Rangers don't get invisibility?
I could
Yeah.
suggest that one of them gives it to us, but
I
if we
could
want to go that route.
like as I said,
Yeah, for some reason, I thought one other person had it.
I have
but-
disguise self as
Maybe
Jenkins,
that's it.
but like it would be really suspicious to have a random guard going into a cart full of dead bodies and looting
You
it.
just
No, I have the spell.
oh, I thought you were like
No.
So all you have to do is have,
it was-
wave your hands a bit and you turn into a different
excuse
person.
me, gentlemen.
Yeah, it would still be suspicious to have a random
Somebody
guard.
else will be with you in just a moment.
It would still be suspicious to have a guard like looting
Yeah.
through the
So,
carriage. So
I go back to I have mending, so I'm just gonna go about fixing broken houses or whatever.
And one of the guard, like, he's like, "What are you doing over there?
In the
Me?
shacks?
Fixing the shacks.
Don't head back to the shacks.
Why?
Come on."
No, why? Why can't I fix the shacks?
I really need you on more important stuff than trying to put these little shacks back together.
No one
But
gives a
these are
shit
people's
about
homes.
people.
But, Frank, out of character real quick, you still got other bodies to unload. You've still got other places to look.
And a rogue
Alright.
tree to hunt down.
They still haven't found lyrics.
yeah, you were
Oh,
literally
sure.
Kaluma's player is right, the guard says.
You're right. You're right. I'm supposed to go find.
I'm just teasing.
I'm
Sorry.
supposed to go find lyrics. So
I'm sorry. Come back to me, Dada.
I'm still here. I'm just taking a moment.
Sorry.
I'll procure a horse and go off in the direction that I'm supposed to go find lyrics, right? So I do that.
All right. Well,
All right.
so you
all
start.
need to get in the
Galloping.
paddy wagon and
All right, so you kind of start scouting around, and the rest of you, your wagon is led off towards the castle, and it's it's not too long. You kind of start scouting the southern edge of the city, right? It's not too long, maybe about a half hour's worth of time before you're pretty convinced that you've done a good job of scouting out the southern edge of the city. You're ready to leave the perimeter and go outside of the city. Maybe, I mean, it doesn't make much sense, but hell, maybe he left the city, right? And as you're getting ready to leave the gates, you're getting ready to leave and you're talking to the guards because they've shut the city down after this happened. They've decided to shut the gates down, and you're talking to the guards and they tell you it's the weirdest thing because they have to explain to you that they're not proud of it. It takes some prodding, but they drifted off for a moment. They actually fell asleep at their post. And now that they're awake, they shut the gates down and they've sealed it off. There's no way anyone got in or out, and they're willing to let you out. So they open the gates, and as they do, what do they see, Larix?
I see a pretty tall, barrel-chested human walking up to the city, just in kind of leather armor.
A tall, barrel-chested, dusty-looking human.
Oh, sweet. It's my new character.
What, Dyson? I thought Dyson was a dwarf.
Are you
He's
about to
got 2
ask
barrel
me,
titties.
Pedro?
Or chests.
What did you say?
Are you about to ask me a question, Pedro?
Oh,
I didn't know.
Now, for a
He
second there, I
didn't-
thought Hardcastle had returned.
I'll be right back.
All right, good luck, Frank.
It's the return of the path.
We're good. We're good.
All right.
My ear itches this one to go up.
Oh, that makes sense. Thanks for sharing, Frank.
God damn, I wasn't muted. Well, now you know my secrets. I'm still not doing it on camera.
No, that's fine. Just
BRB.
Meanwhile, in the cart, Jenkins is doing a dance.
Mabel.
Yes.
I don't know if I should be asking this, but I've heard you guys talk about Jack from the church and
Jack?
what happened. Jack.
Oh,
yeah.
Jacobs.
Jacobs. Yes.
I was like, from Patreon?
He's not going to say anything, but he's just kind of gesture like
I
back
know.
towards the way they came. And is there is this?
It never was. I don't know. I mean, it's really similar.
Okay.
What,
But-
this sort of thing has happened before?
Well, not like that. No.
Oh, shush.
Yeah, hey, out of character. We're in a cart with a guard.
Is the guard sitting with us, or is he driving?
I'm
now?
Are
saying-
we in the cart?
No,
Are
he's
we
up
in the cart
front.
yet? I thought we were still getting
He's
to the
what?
ground.
He's up front, but you
Oh,
have
okay.
no idea if you can hear you.
Yeah, I mean, like she's kind of keep her voice kind of low.
So is
but
Kaluma.
Oh, I thought we were still standing around. Okay.
no.
No,
You're
Oh.
in the cart.
Oh,
I don't. That is a lot of people.
Yeah, you do know that I'm supposed to not let stuff like that happen, right?
What are you going to stop?
that is
Well,
That's,
technically
that's
his game
Mabel's way of saying, what are you going to do about it? Bit-
Fucking watch me.
Well,
Look, I don't know what happened exactly. Okay.
what the?
It's a child gate.
I know. Okay.
What's up, Willow?
But lyrics.
I don't know why he left.
So this is similar, but this was worse.
Yes. I don't know why he left. I know he did. If she gets like really close and like whispers, if he did do it, I know he didn't mean to do that.
Well, what happened back? There's no spell that can do what happened back there that I know of.
No,
This is
it's-
something totally different.
It's not a spell. Really.
At this point, Jenkins is playing music.
Thank you for the cover, Jenkins, Evie.
But he's
Jenkins
also
is plucking out Chopin's funeral march on his lute.
Frank, we can see your hand waving. Yes, well done. But you are muted.
I know.
I think Kaluma's just going to probably sit back upright, say thank you, and just not say anything for the rest of the ride.
Yeah, Mabel's just like looking down the whole time.
Meanwhile, what does
So, yeah,
who's this man? This barrel-chested, yeah.
Barrel-chested, red-headed man's walking up towards the gate with a pack slung over his back.
Any weapons or equipment of note? Leather armor?
I mean, he's got an axe on his back. How's it going?
Is that me?
Yes.
Yeah, you're you.
No, I didn't know. No, I didn't know if I had already got out of the gate or not.
You're still muted,
I missed that
Pedro.
part. That's why I didn't know that.
Oh, that was a great joke too. Yeah, I had 2 men.
In this reality,
It's going all right. Did you see a running tree?
You know, any other night.
Getting right to the point.
Hey, is your refrigerator running? Better go catch it.
Sure.
Any other night, that'd be a good joke, but actually, yes, I did see a tree on a horse.
What? Where?
I just kind of thumbs behind me. He went that way.
Thank you.
Is there any
what
way
did you
I
hear?
can get in?
What was that?
Just traveling to the city. Need to get some supplies.
City's on lockdown right now.
Is there any way I can get in?
Let me ask. I'll go back to the guard. We got a traveler here. Seeking supplies. Any chance I can get in?
No one can leave, but of course anyone can come in right now.
Oh, great. Yeah. You got the dude a thumbs up.
Thanks.
All right.
Good luck finding
Your name,
tree.
sir?
God.
Where do you hail from?
I would remember the name of the town we went to.
Would you?
Or, no, I'm saying this not
can't stop.
Yeah, just
Dan staff.
no, you can't.
Yep. Oh,
I'm sorry. I'm not trying.
Roll a deception check.
I'm already gone at this point, by the way. I've trotted along. The desert is hot.
At least it's night.
It's got to be at this. Yeah.
Already off on a bad foot, man.
that'd be a 15.
Good enough. It's like impressive. You walked all the way here from Ganstaff.
Damn. You get
It's
on the
been
desert
a long
window.
road.
You're in the desert with no road.
I had a horse, but it died.
I use it for warmth in the middle of the night.
He just stares at you.
I use its guts as a fucking blanket.
He folds his arms and he says, "What method of travel did you use to get here from Ganstaff?"
Said mostly horse.
Horse.
Of course.
Deception again. Disadvantage. He doesn't believe this.
That would be a 20.
On disadvantage?
Oh, on disadvantage?
Yeah.
Still a 20?
That'd be a 10.
He goes, "You took a a horse through the mountains of Bastock.
Maybe the knight should not have left yet.
Can't hear you. Can't hear you.
I'm sorry, what?
I'm just gonna mute myself so I don't end up ruining.
Yeah, it's like that was like the worst answer you could have fucking gave.
I was going for a different town.
I know you were there. He's like, Ganstaff. Oh fuck.
Which
Could have been Decton or the game takes such a different turn now. I can't hear from Ganstaff on a horse.
It's about
Peter, remember when we tried
This
playing World
character-
of Warcraft, the tabletop game? And like, what brings you here to the party? Here for the funeral. I went to a wedding that got like,
It was a wedding, yeah. He's like, what brings you here? I'm here for the funeral. It's like this beautiful wedding. He's like a night elf and a fucking dwarf from Island Words.
but like they had already gotten attacked and like killed, and then it's like they're interviewing the guests, and I'm just
No, it was they got attacked, but nobody died. And it's like, what brings you here? I'm here for the funeral. It's like,
that's right.
they had survived. It was going to be a wedding to celebrate the victory. It was like, what brings you here? Here for the funeral. Fuck do you know?
I got thrown in jail.
So
naturally.
See, my problem as a player is my memory is so short that I would not have remembered Ganstaff was on the other side of the mountains.
You're muted.
I know. I was just gonna.
But someone
Pedro's fucking gone.
I think Pedro was just saying that even no answer is better than the answer I gave.
You could have just said around and it'd have been like classic Bastock. The desert people are nomadic yet mysterious. Go on.
I'm so sorry.
well, I see he's not believing me.
Oh no.
Fine, I was trying to seem tougher than I am. I was just wandering around out in the desert, just looking for some treasure.
Deception disadvantage.
That would be a 12.
14, 13, 12.
11.
I'll give you two options. Head on back to Ganstaff. Have a word with our local guard because we've got something of a conundrum here, and you might have some insight we're looking for. What'll it be?
What, like the tree that left? That's about all I know.
Raises his eyebrow. Which one is it?
I'll talk to the guard.
Oh, you might just save my ass here after all. And he goes into the back to get the manacles.
Oh, why's that?
Because I need my ass saved. Can't take any risks after what happened to me earlier.
What did you do?
I kept my mouth shut. Watched. And he goes into the guard station and comes out with a big old set of manacles.
As he turns around, I'm going to
Murder him.
no. I'm going to major illusion.
Yeah?
And just make it look like I'm not there anymore and like walk through or pass. Is that able to be done?
Major image or
Yeah, major imaging, and you can just put the image on top of you and basically you're not there.
create image of an object, creature, or some other visible phenomenon that is no larger than 20-foot cube. It appears in a spot you can see. It seems completely real. So you can't make yourself invisible. You can put another image on top of you.
You could put like a big bush on top of you.
You get to create
box.
something on top of it.
Do a box.
Cardboard box.
A
Metal
barrel.
Gear.
Metal Gear this shit.
Yeah, you said you're a barreled chest human. Make a barrel.
So what are you creating?
Huh.
So you can't like create the illusion of air.
Well, is the gate
No.
still open or did he shut that?
Gate's open.
I mean, he could like. You got
Okay.
this, Reven.
As he walks in, I'm going to step back out the gate and make an illusion of the gate being closed.
All right. So,
15 foot by 15 foot. Is that as big as the gate?
here's the situation. He does hear you cast. It's vocal, somatic, and material.
Oh.
So he does hear the workings of the spell, but then he turns around and the gates are closed, right? And then he says, "Wow!" And then he shouts. He goes, "Arcane foolery!" And then he shouts. He goes, "Mistletoe! Mistletoe!"
What? Can I hear that off in the?
How fast are you?
I'm on a horse. I said I procured a horse.
When did you get a horse?
What did you?
I said I was going to procure a horse and then go after Lyric's.
They didn't give me no fucking horse.
Oh.
I didn't hear you say you procured a horse.
Yeah,
Alright.
sorry. They don't give
He
me a
did
horse.
say it.
Oh.
Yeah, I heard.
Did
it.
say
that.
Did I say okay?
You didn't
No.
say no, but like you didn't say, or you didn't say yes, but you didn't say no
You
either.
real guys, if I don't say okay, you didn't get it. Like
Oh, okay. I
All
Yeah,
right.
I wish we had
I,
a rule where it's like we
I
take
dropped by the
chance,
nomad.
silence is consent.
I bank on a sand dune and turn around. No, I'm kidding. Just a kick-ass like 180.
To be
No,
fair,
I turn around, run over.
to be fair, we don't know how fast his horse was to begin with.
fair enough, I guess.
It's a really good horse.
It
Yeah.
might have been
It's a mistletoe horse.
It only moves like 1 foot faster.
Yeah. The gates are open, but they're also closed.
What in the hell? What is this? Is there anyone around?
Well, I mean, yeah. There's,
Yeah, I was like, what is this?
and you're not very close.
Mm-hmm.
You were walking for a little while, but
Yeah.
you're 5 fingers away.
Right.
Oh no, sorry. Or you're saying something. What's that? I'm sorry.
So, do the doors open inward?
No, they opened out.
So he sees 2 sets of doors right now.
No, I get that. I just
But yeah.
wanted to know, like, is it because they're facing in or are they on the other side?
They opened out.
Oh, okay. So you couldn't necessarily see him from the inside, but from outside,
Yes.
Grady can
yes.
see the doors, and
Exactly.
the doors.
What's happening here?
is he any closer or what? Like I
He's
don't know
just
how
like he's
far
just
away
standing
he
there
is.
going, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, I'm looking at the guard. Like, what's going on?
You,
don't
can't see
see
the
a
guard.
There's a
Oh,
door in the way.
The door's closed. All you see is
I
Larry.
didn't know. You just said the gate was open
And
yeah,
closed.
like,
So
I
all
just-
you see
And
is Larry.
closed.
Yeah. So I'll walk over and touch the gate that's open.
What? I mean, I'm being a bad GM, I guess. Sorry. You turn around, and before you lies the desert.
Yeah.
There's also the ginger. Then there's also the open gates of the kingdom of Bastok
Mhm.
and the closed gates of the kingdom of Bastok.
And the guard's nowhere to be found there.
Correct. But you can hear him shouting, calling for your the crest of your knighthood.
All right. That's what I was born for, baby. Can I spare the dining on myself real quick? No.
Why?
What?
Are you dying right now?
No,
This is Chase.
Are you making death saves that we
I
didn't know about?
I don't understand a single thing Frank has done.
I don't know either. Just go ahead.
This is nope. Go.
All right. I'll pull out my. Do I even have a mace? What kind of broke bitch am I? I got a warhammer. Broke enough. Pull out the warhammer and charge the gate.
Oh yes, instead of checking it to make sure it's safe, you just
Human.
I put my hand on the gate.
Yeah.
Make a sleight of hand check.
Yeah. Well, no, you put your hand on the gate and it just
Passes through.
you can see right through it. Yeah. Nobody else is close enough to gain that advantage, though. Unless you want them to, unless you want to disperse it that way.
Yeah, I'm gonna disperse it.
Okay, yeah. So it just it gives way immediately. And the guard behind, he's like holding the manacles, and he's like, "Oh!" And he drops the manacles in place.
What the hell is going on here?
Just trying to show the guard that I'm a little more capable than he thought I was to be able to come here.
Why in the hell would you do that?
He didn't believe me, but let's go talk to the guard now.
Did you really just pull me off whatever I was going to do so that you could prove you have a bigger dick than you thought?
The guard's taken aback. He's like, "Language, please. I thought you were a knight."
You're not Val.
And
Remember.
a cleric.
There is a mad tree on the loose. How dare you be?
I'm off to find my tree. I'm gonna plant him.
And he said he points to the manacles. He's like, "First, put those on. If you're even more capable than I thought, which means you very much need to put these on. Then."
Okay, I'll put them on.
All right. And he's like, "Oh, cool."
Fairly well. I'm going to use my boundless +3 charisma modifier to push hard.
To push what?
I run hard, man.
Well,
We used to run down the street with dumbbells and shit. I got stamina.
What does charisma have to do with running?
Constitution, I
Unless you
mean.
do a photogenic marathon.
Yeah, that's not.
I mean, shit, like it's important too. Oh shit, not gonna minus one on charisma. Never mind.
You minus
Good while running.
His smile
man.
cuts the very wind.
Grady goes hard in the fucking gym, all right?
He's like that. He's like that photogenic marathon guy back.
Yeah,
several years
exactly.
ago.
Yeah.
Only with like reverse teeth. Because he's only got innate charisma.
Reverse teeth?
What is that even?
Hey Frank, I need you to
That's
stop.
a grandma.
He's like Liam Neeson. His power walking cured his racism.
What was that? I don't want to hear
No.
it.
Don't- we had this conversation last night. Let's not go there.
Oh man. So anyway, it's not too long before the group is brought in to have a conversation with two of the guards, and it's not a very long conversation. They want to know what's going on. It's not like an interrogation. They get it seems like they're brought up to speed about who you are right away. So maybe you were worried at first that this was going to be like this. They were going to separate you and discover who you were and compare stories. Luckily, you seem to have some sort of royal privilege. They're told ahead of time what your deal is. But once they get the gist of who you are, they do want to know what they do get to the point real fast. It's two guards, and they have all of you together in the same room. They sit down with you, and it's not. It is an interrogation room. It's just stone walls, a long table. They're on one side, you're on the other one. But they brought enough chairs for all of you. They've brought some drinks, a collection of different water. Like they brought waters and ales. So you have what you want. They're not trying to grill you. They've got a pretty pleasant tone with you, but they do get to the point pretty fast. And we were told by several different people that you have a friend, some sort of fey-like creature named Larix.
Yeah.
He's not with you. He fled the scene as soon as he saw what happened. We want to know where he is and why you think he left so fast. Because we don't have any leads except for this.
I don't know where he is. He just left. He didn't say anything.
Someone said that he saw what happened. He picked one of you up, dropped you off of his horse, and took off running.
Yeah, I was on his horse with him.
Why do you guys think he did that?
Maybe he saw something suspicious and went after it. He is an adventurer.
Why wouldn't he tell you
I
guys?
will roll deception.
Oh, yeah, go for it.
Kaluma's conferred with Mabel, so he's trying to.
Yeah, he does know. So
Kaluma knows now. Oh, but that's okay because roll a 17 modifier.
Cool.
No modifier, 17.
Yep, they kind of nod and they go, all right.
Maybe.
Kaluma's also sipping on the ale, but checking to make sure that the rest of the group isn't really watching him drink the ale.
Mabel's just looking down most of this whole time, not touching anything.
Jenkins is chugging that drink.
Wait, is Jenkins going after the ale?
Jenkins is also going after the ale.
Okay, Kaluma's going to be competing with Jenkins if
Hell yeah.
Jenkins is going after them.
Probably gonna lose. Maybe. I have no clue.
They're being interrogated and they're going to try and drink.
Yep, have a drinking contest.
Jenkins doesn't know shit. Also, the drink is there, so it's their fault.
Are they still doing every other drink as a cup of water to make sure they don't have hangovers the next morning, or are we just...
Jenkins doesn't care.
All right.
Anything else you have to add?
She just kind of looks at Kaluma sideways, like...
Kaluma's busy trying to keep up with Jenkins.
But you can't.
Probably.
I don't know. We just came to try to find our book, and this is just a lot.
Yeah, what's up with this book again? We don't know anything about it. We have it, but we don't know what's up with this book and why.
It's very... If we could get it back.
Sure. Why, do you know what happened to Hammer?
Maybe.
Okay, maybe what?
Well, I have seen something similar before, but not like this. That was a lot of people. anything about something called the Coolfell?
Coolville?
Coolfell?
I've been there.
Is it called his home?
Like, have people in your city been having trouble with, like, sleeping and stuff? Have they? No?
I mean, I don't.
Like, a lot of people.
Kaluma stops drinking and stares at Mabel
No,
and
I
tries
don't
to
know.
reach over and stop Jenkins.
Jenkins does not stop. Can't stop Jenkins.
Won't stop.
Don't know. I hasn't been reported to the guards.
Okay. Well, it's if that doesn't then I don't know why so many people would be dead.
Turn it off.
All right. Well, I don't know.
Hi, Frank.
Look. And then there's a knock on the door, and then he gets up and talks for a second, and he goes, "We got somebody here. Talk amongst yourself. I gotta go check out and see who they just brought in."
Oh,
Is there
okay.
anybody near me?
Oh,
You guys didn't explain really much of Larry's past experience
Nope,
here. at the
we've
mountain,
not told you
right?
any of that shit,
nope.
really.
Except for
That's what I
what,
thought.
except for what Kaluma did because he wanted to understand to make his own decisions.
So the only thing we know was that he was trying to scry on him.
He
in
was
some
doing
way.
something
That's it.
that you're not really sure,
Doing
and
something.
then
And the bad thing happened.
stuff happened.
And then in the cart ride back, Kaluma was asking Mabel a question, and they both looked upset.
Yeah. And she still looks very upset.
Kaluma goes, is now doubling to catch up to what Jenkins has been drinking while he has not.
You can't stop Jenkins.
It's going to run out eventually. I just have to beat you to the last cup.
But will the
Remember
alcohol...
what happened the last time we had a drinking contest?
You think
Mabel
that's
ended up in jail.
I was gonna say, well, I mean,
Yeah,
we're
but this-
already like halfway there, so
Listen, Josh, Mabel has
They
learned
brought me-
a lesson.
Yeah, Mabel hasn't touched the glass yet.
not even water right now.
All right, so we just got to wait for all of us to learn our lesson in turn, and we'll be good.
They brought me in.
They brought you
Yeah, I
in?
walk into the room.
Oh,
I thought you had left again.
I thought you
So
were
did I.
a
And
guard.
then I got like
well, Jenkins, just
maybe like
stop
5 minutes
drinking.
away from the capital before I got called back.
Wait, I thought you were a guard. A knight.
I'm a knight, yeah.
Wait,
But they
so-
needed
not
me.
Druid?
Oh, so
I
they
mean,
didn't
one
like
second.
never knew what the official,
1 second.
I never knew what the official title of knight conferred in relation to the city guard. Are knights
mean-
employed by the king?
Yes,
They're-
but I don't
they're-
know.
They're like nobility.
All right, I'm
Wait.
back.
They're like
So-
noble guards. So what
They-
are you?
Wait,
What are you?
you know
doing?
Druid?
I thought you were going to look for lyrics. Did you find
So
him?
did I. And then I got ordered to come over here.
You didn't find him then?
No. Someone said they saw him.
They
But-
did? Where did he go?
Just away.
Oh. Okay.
He's a desert. He'd probably not go far.
Why would he
So
leave?
But
you guys make any headway?
Jenkins
your
and Kaluma,
Kaluma.
are heated
I think
drinking war.
They're just-
Kaluma's still probably 3 cups down, but he's slowly closing the gap.
I'd like to see you try.
I'm worried about lyrics.
Yeah.
I'm worried about those two.
Yeah.
I don't think there's that much ale. I think we probably ran out by now.
Yeah, there's probably not a whole
Drink as much as he could.
I know, but it's been
Yeah, I
like,
don't think they brought out the whole keg.
it's like 10 to 15 minutes. We've definitely probably got. Kaluma starts chugging the water just because it's the next thing.
There's probably like a picture of it or something, and
Jenkins is eating the tablecloth.
No.
You can win that fight.
I don't know if they have a
Kaluma.
tablecloth in
I was
an
about to say
interrogation
You
room.
don't really see a table.
Yeah, but they also got food out.
They got
so
doilies and shit. Like
They usually don't have
Silver
ale.
plate.
Freaking knife with your turkey.
You know what? Jenkins wins that fight. Kaluma will secede. You win the tablecloth eating contest.
I could see Jenkins pulling out a tablecloth and
It's
putting it on
important
there.
to have hobbies.
Jenkins does not own a tablecloth. The fuck are you
So-
talking about, Raven? That's ridiculous.
What's the current situation here?
We are being asked what happened and how we can help.
They're trying to figure out why the tree man left in such a
Do you
hurry.
guys have any idea
maybe.
why Larry's might have left? He seemed like an
He
okay
looked
guy.
really
He didn't seem like
shocked to see all
the
those-
kind of guy that would leave at first sign of trouble.
That's not what happened.
Well, he
What do
woke
you
up
think
from
happened?
that weird trance thing he was doing around the time the guards came by.
Yeah, he's called
Yeah,
meditating.
what was that?
He's called meditating. For the people who don't
Oh.
sleep, it's very important.
Oh, Larry was
That's
tired?
Weird.
No, he doesn't sleep.
I don't sleep, and I'm not a tree. Not that weird.
It's good cover.
Jenkins pokes you on the forehead.
Who are you trying to poke?
Kaluma.
So,
Smack you.
why do
What's
you
your
think
AC?
Kaluma left?
Oh, Kaluma
Yeah,
hasn't
you-
left. What is Jenkins?
Not Kaluma, sorry. Dude face, lyrics.
Dude face. Why does it not save my name on here?
I don't know.
Because you are a nameless one.
I don't know.
For whatever reason he left, it's complicating our retrieval of your artifact.
Wait, that
Hopefully
thing's
they
an
can just-
artifact?
Well,
Well, it's something magical.
for
or
us
other,
it
right?
is at least.
Yeah, Kaluma
It's-
smacked
It's an artifact
Jenkins when he
for
poked him in the forehead.
our world.
Don't take any
Yeah,
damage.
Lowercase a artifact.
Maybe.
Stop eating your microphone.
I do what I want.
I just don't want Larryx to get in trouble.
I think Larry's is probably in trouble.
You think he is?
I mean,
Why?
it does look kind of suspicious, don't you think? Like,
He didn't mean to.
didn't mean to do what? Run?
Thanks, Mabel.
Well,
No.
they're adventurous. Do you
Innocent men
expect
don't
that?
run.
He's
Why
not
not?
guilty.
Guilty of what?
What could he possibly have done? We were
One second.
Nothing.
thousands of feet away from there.
But yeah, I mean, not guilty of what though?
Well, we saw a lot of dead bodies. You brought us in for interrogating.
Do
he
you think Larry's had something to do with all those deads?
wouldn't kill those people. No. It's not
He-
him.
Okay. But something happened.
Has Larryx ever killed anyone? Well, Kaluma's wondering, in context, Kaluma's wondering if he's ever seen Larryx kill somebody.
Yeah.
Oh, like in combat?
Absolutely.
Has he killed someone? Yeah.
I'm pretty positive he has.
And Inavasa, you probably
I'm
killed.
sure.
I think
No, he killed some rogues, but I think that was after Kaluma was knocked out.
I feel like he's killed people in between the time we've
Well,
had.
he's killed hobgoblins.
He wasn't with us for that. He's
Yeah,
a-
Kaluma was
Sure.
left.
Surely he
pretty
struck the
sure-
final blow.
All right, we got someone for you guys to question. The door burst open, and those two guards come back in. We find that whenever we question adventurers, they don't want to answer any questions. You guys are up.
Us?
Grady, you're taking point.
All right.
Cool. What are they asking us to do, Mabel?
They want us. I don't to question somebody. I don't know.
Yeah, we got someone we think
we're just still
we
talking.
found someone at the edge of the city. They're magic users.
That
They
guy?
erected an entire fucking wall on us.
A wall?
Ooh.
Is there anybody around me right now?
Gray's just shaking his head.
They brought you into a room and just threw you into an interrogation room, basically.
So there's nobody near me?
Correct.
Okay, then I'm going to refresh.
Yeah. So you're all going in there.
Oh,
We're
you
going
want
in?
us to question him?
You don't have to. We will if you want.
No, I mean we can. Okay. Why do you want us to question him?
Feel like we just said it. You know what?
Okay,
You guys aren't in. Grady, you're up. Come on.
but we can
All right.
help.
Yep.
I'm sorry, I'm
Magic
just
user, need
confused.
help.
Grady, it's you.
I'm with you.
All right. So
Pedro, thank you so much for giving us the opportunity. Our characters just didn't figure it out.
I was so ready to have Jenkins ask what his hair tasted like.
Do you think blood feels fear?
You're gonna have to repeat that, not because it was whatever it was, but because I didn't hear it.
Do you think they're trying to do
Would-
Jenkins' voice?
Would I be able to?
think blood feels fear?
Do you think blood feels fear?
God damn it.
so the door opens.
Would I be able to hear all of them in the other room?
No, it's all stone walls.
Okay.
So the door opens, and Grady walks in. They shut the door, and before they shut the door, there's like
Mabel?
Sir Mistletoe. It's
Sir?
you and this guy till you figure out what's going on, and then they shut and lock the door.
Mabel.
We meet again.
You ever find your tree?
No, I didn't get
had
far
a
enough
thought.
out of the city to.
I had a
Really
thought
making any
and it just
progress.
went away. I'm
So what's
sorry,
your name?
Mabel. Do you have any way of if only there was a way we could talk to Larix?
Oh.
I mean, I can cast sending.
I mean,
You're not.
So what's your name?
Larry,
Larry. You got a last name?
you know what? Let's just drop this aside. I was coming to tell everybody what I had found out, and I dropped the illusion. And you see a tree wearing heavy armor.
Are you another? Is it Larix?
Yeah, it's lyrics, man.
Oh,
No, there's another fucking tree.
How did he find you, Frank?
I'm Marvin. I'm Larix's brother.
Larry, that's definitely a whole new fucking person.
Pigeon.
Larry.
okay. Hey, glad to have you back. What happened?
When I saw what happened, I saw that it looked a lot similar to things we've seen on different worlds from someone named the Nightmare King.
Who's a Nightmare King?
Basically, he kills people in their dreams.
Why?
It's a good question. I don't know. Do I know, Pedro?
Do you? I mean, you do know why.
Because
He's fucking evil.
Because
Well.
he's a dick.
Because he's
Are you asking? Here's the thing.
type.
I could take out my headphones.
Hmm.
And it's probably just the thing between the two of them, so it's probably so much easier.
So. Yeah, what's your reaction when he asks that? I know. There's nothing.
So why did you run?
Muted.
So why'd you run?
I needed to speak immediately with my patron, and there was too much going on in the city for me to concentrate.
Who's your patron?
Knox.
Knox.
Religion.
Yeah, I don't have that.
You can still make an intelligence check.
I know. I just.
Actually, that's a
They're all
good question. Frank, are you a paladin of Nox?
No.
A cleric.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
I don't know the fuck that. I don't know what Nox is. What
Did
is
you
Nox?
roll a religion check?
I did.
Oh.
I got a 6.
Okay.
You know what? You don't know what the fucking Nox is.
Well, who are you a cleric of? Who is your clerical
Me.
patron?
You know that mistletoe he keeps holding up?
Ah, gotcha.
Old
He's
Saint
a cleric
Nick.
of mistletoe.
Yes.
No.
The Christmas
your own
spirit.
I don't.
Go
I'm not
on.
familiar with Nox.
Knox is the patron of bards
Yours.
and storytelling and the dream world.
The dream world. Okay.
So I went to try and discuss with him what had happened and why it had happened.
And what'd you find out?
That it was indeed the Nightmare King. And Knox said he is looking into it as much as possible, trying to stop it.
1 second. Oh. So it's the Nightmare King. What's he doing here?
He's apparently able to go to all worlds.
Oh, that's terrifying. So he came here and killed Hammer?
Maybe Hammer was trying to get in touch with him. I don't know.
How would Hammer know how to get in contact with him?
Hammer seemed to know a lot about things.
Hammer knows things about things.
He seemed to have been walking on other worlds before. He knew where we were from. He knew a lot.
So you think he was working with?
Well, when he couldn't get our book to work, he was trying to see if he could get in touch with the Nightmare King. I don't know what happened. By the way, I rolled a 19 on that deception.
Good. Which one?
The whole thing.
Not
one
all
second.
Of it was a lie. Not all of it was a lie.
But a lot of them were obfuscating the truth.
Yeah. I don't know if we're doing counter rolls here, but if we are, then I failed spectacularly.
Would you roll a 1?
Frank,
No, I rolled a 6 minus 1.
the
Wait,
best of my knowledge-
wait. Minus
For
1. You're a wait. You're a cleric. Why do you have -1 insight?
Maybe I'm looking at the wrong thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a wisdom. That's a wisdom.
Oh, I tried rolling deception.
I was gonna say, you're a
Counter
fucking
deception.
cleric. You really have negative wisdom.
No, I have negative charisma.
That would be amazing.
And I tried rolling deception.
Well, I mean, that's great. It's such an innocent soul.
All right, insight. It's an 8.
All right. Well, to the best of my knowledge, wait. Go back. How do you go from a -1 to an 8 without? Did you roll again?
He
Or
rolled a 6.
No,
he
I
just
rolled a
changed what
6.
he added to it. That's all.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm
minus
sorry.
1
I rolled a
plus
9.
3. Yeah.
you rolled?
Oh, boy.
No, but
I rolled
Okay,
a 6. Minus 1 was the 5. Then I realized I wasn't rolling deception.
Don't
So I added a
question
3.
Frank's ways.
I'm always going to
It
question.
just kept
I
my
wanna-
roll. Didn't
Okay,
re-roll it.
I might not
Yeah.
always question.
I don't know what I did wrong here.
You should
I think-
always question Frank.
I think the rule, correct me if I'm wrong, Pedro, but between players, we do not roll against each other. It's totally in character. But when we're going against an NPC, we roll for like deception and insight.
Typically, yes.
So your deception was for the other people in the room.
No, I
Well, no,
accidentally rolled deception instead of insight.
I
Not you,
think
Frank.
people
Reven.
can request to roll if they want to, which
I
they
figured
did it
since
themselves.
he
So
was interrogating me, I'd have to deceive him. So
Okay.
Hold on.
Deception versus insight. Yeah.
I'm very sorry for the worms.
I figured he's basically like a guard interrogating me.
Jesus.
I typically don't have players roll against each other. If they do, it's usually I don't have them roll like a number against number. But let me see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't usually like it. I usually have the players roll against the GM because I don't like the idea of taking agency away from each other. Like, I don't believe them. We'll see about that bullshit. You believe me now. So I don't usually have players roll against each other.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
I wasn't sure you weren't there, so.
I know. Yeah, Willow was crying. So
Oh.
yeah, it's a form of PvP, which is why I usually don't go for it.
Oh, okay. I was just thinking he's a guard. He's interrogating me.
What was the situation?
Larix lied to me, and like he said, he rolled like a high on his deception. And I was like, I don't know if we're supposed to roll against each other, but if we do, then I got a 6 minus 1.
Exactly lied to him. I just.
You said you didn't know, but it's possible he was that Hammer was trying to contact the Nightmare King.
Okay, yeah, that I
But
did.
you don't know if that's what he was doing, but it's possible.
It was white lies. It was white lies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But-
So the way it would go is this: what is your passive? It's not. It's not about the way I rule it. Is it's not about your passive deceptions. What is your passive insight?
13.
Passive 13. You're not picking up any sort of. He doesn't seem to have any tells that are telling you like.
He's got a wooden face.
It doesn't say the tree doesn't have.
Cool.
It doesn't mean you believe him though. It's up to you.
Outright.
Okay.
Not necessarily
Yeah,
outright.
you're just not seeing anything that goes like, fuck this guy, or that's it, I believe him. You decide if your character would or not.
There's a
So
beat
let's
of
just go
sap
from the
coming
top here,
down his
then.
brow.
You rushed out of the situation to go talk to your god, Nox. And Nox told you that this was the Nightmare King. And you're guessing that Hammer was working with this Nightmare King or was trying to summon this Nightmare King with that artifact that Mabel and them,
No,
that Mabel and you were after.
he wouldn't have been able to do it with the book.
Why not?
It doesn't work that way.
Does he know that?
I
Well,
don't
did he know that?
He didn't know much about it.
Well, how does the book work?
And then there's a pounding at the door.
Yeah.
His
Come on out.
lawyer is here.
All right. Open the door.
Yep, they drag you into the room with your friend, with the rest of the friends.
Larix is back.
What?
He's safe.
And then, so then the door is shut, and it's the two guards, and they're like, "Spill the beans." So you just tell them everything.
Who? Grady?
Who are you talking to?
Sorry, the guards are asking Grady in front of the group.
Yeah.
Do you just tell them everything to catch up?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So,
Oh.
Oh. Well,
what does this mean?
Oh
then?
my gosh.
I
so
don't know. I don't know who this Nightmare King is. I don't know how Hammer would have known to.
I don't.
Hammer was very clever.
Hammer was clever, but he was a guy with a big.
Now, do you
metal
guys
arm.
believe that? Are you trying to do deception on these guards?
Well, Kaluma would
Because Kaluma says that he's like, Hammer was very clever, and so give me a deception check on that.
But
I
is
think
it
Kaluma,
deception?
hearing it, Kaluma would probably in the moment believe if he heard that. So,
Oh, does he believe it?
depending on how it's presented, I think Kaluma would probably buy it. How is it presented, Frank? Can you say it how he would be telling it to the guards?
Yeah, I mean, like, and then he's trying. I said, Lyrics speculates that with some sort of whatever planar knowledge that Hammer had, I guess he tried getting in contact with this Nightmare King.
Yeah, it's probably deception with that description. Fuck.
So he can get out of some hot water.
I said worlds. I didn't say planar.
That's the same thing.
All right, I have no bonus. 3.
Story check.
He's incredibly clever. He can match me for wits, and then some.
Then we'll go report all this to the king.
Can I talk to Lyrics?
Using that little puppy dog mouse face.
Yeah.
Persuasion.
I'll do persuasion.
No, they're not. They're not.
Okay.
They're not saying no yet.
Yeah.
Well, they say, sure thing. Just let us know. What's he capable of?
I mean, he's a good fighter, and I mean,
Healer.
he can heal.
He can heal? Okay. How so?
Yeah. He's a paladin.
All right. So he has a holy symbol. Go in there and get his holy symbol from him, Grady. Once you have that, yeah, she can go talk to him.
Yes, sir. Walk back in. Lyrics. They're gonna let Mabel talk to you, but they want me to take your holy symbol.
Take off my armor and hand it to him.
Your whole armor?
The tree on the
Yeah,
front.
because clerics can have it emblazoned on a shield or a weapon or their armor.
Oh, you have an emblazoned sigil?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah. So this is it? Yeah, I guess I can confirm it because I'm a cleric now.
Yeah.
All right. Never seen a tree naked.
I think you'd only see tree naked.
Oh, I've seen every tree naked.
I just kind of cover my arms over
He
my.
lives in the desert.
All right.
Might be the only tree he's ever seen.
As I'm
This
walking
is
out,
the first time I've seen a tree naked.
yeah, never mind.
What?
No, I was gonna do something dumb.
Oh,
So I
imagine that.
go back out. This is it. That's its holy symbol, and I pointed the emblazoned symbol.
All
I
right.
think I used the wrong word. Call it an emblem.
Yeah. So they take it. They take it down the
Storage.
Yeah. Thanks. Yeah. So they take it away and they allow Mabel in.
Lyrics, you're okay.
Yes. Sorry about that. I just. Well, you know.
Where'd you go?
I had to go commune with Nox.
What did he say?
It wasn't good.
What do you mean?
He's not strong enough to stop the Nightmare King.
He's not? Then how are we going to
Question why he didn't save those people and why he didn't save Rhalanas.
I guess that's true. Why did you lie to Grady?
I'm dead. get if they know.
Not if we can explain, maybe.
No.
You didn't mean to, right?
Even if the king likes me, it will be his duty.
But you didn't mean to kill them. You weren't trying to kill. Were you trying to kill Hammer?
No.
Well, then just tell them that.
That's not how the real world works, Mabel.
But they might understand, and so we're just going to lie to them?
Lie or get the book and run and not be able to come back.
Well, we've hurt them so much here.
Yes, we have. Hopefully I've done something to remedy that.
What do you mean?
Hopefully they won't have to worry about the Nightmare King anymore.
What do you mean?
I can't tell you right now.
You can't tell me,
Not right now.
but you will later?
Yes.
You promise?
Deception.
I
Promise?
promise.
Real question is, can he tell Jenkins?
Can I tell who?
Jenkins.
Yeah, Jenkins really gives off that.
Trusting
He's
vibe.
going to tell Jenkins right away.
Yeah.
It's like, Jenkins, I need your help. You're the only one I can trust.
Is a phrase which we shall never hear again.
Right?
But somehow we've heard twice.
So, what are we supposed to tell Kaladar? I don't want to lie to him.
Don't see any other way unless you want me dead. Which, if you do, I'll understand.
No, I don't. I don't want to lose any more friends.
I can hear him behind that.
I know. I guess we have to. But what are we going to say?
I mean, as much as we have to. We don't know what Hammer was doing down there.
We have to do
And
something.
yet it's still our fault that we brought him here.
I know. That's why I don't want to lie to Kaladar. But I guess if it's not going to help, I don't want you to die either.
Have to, I have to.
We have to come back here later and do something.
But how do we get the book then?
I think maybe they will let us get the book, but I just mean after this. We have to make it better.
Make that many dead bodies better? How?
I don't know. Something. We have to do something, right?
Something. Hopefully we can.
Right. Okay. Okay. We have to get back to the others.
Okay.
We have to go help everyone. And then we can make things right. Right?
Yes.
Okay. Should go and knock on the door.
Hello.
Okay.
He opens the door, lets you out, shuts the door.
It's Grady again.
What's the story?
Morning glory.
It was
You know what? It's best I don't know. You should report directly to Kaladar. All right. So we'll leave him in here. Is he safe?
from. I think so.
Are we safe from him? As long as he doesn't have his armor, he can't cast, right?
Yeah, he's not going to hurt anyone. Wouldn't be hurting anyone.
As long as he doesn't have his armor, right?
Well, yeah.
Okay, well, good. All right, then. So,
Axe, the halberd, the spear.
Well, they can deal with that. They don't like magic here.
yeah, they don't. They seem very like keep your axes.
We'll fucking fight you, but
Yeah, yeah.
He's
They
welcome to
all
work at the
have
door.
axes. They're not afraid of the tree.
chop your ass down.
Yeah. So we'll keep guard stationed out there. We'll have the armor. Grady, we're going to give you the armor, have you go lock it up in storage. Everyone else. Can you mute yourself?
Oh, shit. My bad.
We'll have Grady go lock his armor up in storage. The rest of you will put you up in the castle. We'll give your report to Kaladar. If he likes what you hear, everything will be set up for you tomorrow morning. And if he doesn't like what you hear, those of you that are okayed will be set up tomorrow morning, and the rest of you will be handled tomorrow morning.
Don't you guys have some adventurers back home that you need to get to that are about to be killed?
Yeah.
What?
Oh,
What?
that sounds rough. Good luck, guys. And
Wait,
he
Mabel?
walks
What?
off.
Yeah, I told you that. Remember I told you what Patton said?
They're
was talking
dying
about
tomorrow?
I don't know if they're
No!
going to die, but they're
No,
hurting them
look.
possibly.
Excuse me, dwarf.
Oh,
we
yes.
need book. Please.
Huh?
We
Wait.
need book, please. They no die. I not let die. I promise.
What is wrong with him?
What is it, Mabel?
Hell if
I
I
need
know.
to, like, they're not
They're not-
understanding.
Kaluma, they're not
What?
going to give us the book until we talk to Kaladar.
Then let's go talk to Kaladar.
Yeah, that's right. I will go wake up Kaladar right now. You're absolutely right.
Thank you.
You guys can tell your story to the king of Bastok in the middle of the night. We'll see how he takes it then.
Well,
And he turns around and starts walking away.
I don't think that was a power move. King's going to be really mad.
he's already going to be really mad.
I mean, but you could blunt that madness by like not waking up at the crack of
He's
midnight.
halfway down the hall.
Don't.
Sir, can you please?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Why are you stopping him?
They're just really anxious. Please don't wake up the king. They'll wait.
It's,
Wait,
There's a reason someone made you knight.
what?
Smile brightly.
Kaluma's looking at Grady. Why did
I'll
you
go ahead and
stop
take
him?
care of this armor.
But
Kaluma.
He's whistling as he walks away.
Jenkins
But-
walks up to Kaluma and puts his hand over Kaluma's mouth.
Whoa!
don't do that. I mean, I know you know what? You're cleaning this one. It's fine.
Kaladar is not
I'm putting the armor away.
going to be happy with us.
But
All
I
right.
know.
Matthias
I
and
know.
Paddington and Tap and Val, your guardian,
I know.
are getting killed.
They're not going to be killed, but
Guys,
they might be hurt.
Killed.
I'm hefting up the
interrogated.
armor. I'm hefting up the armor.
He's turning the corner in 3.
Stop,
Wait,
please.
the guy or Grady?
Wait. Oh, no. No, you're good. Sorry.
Oh, okay,
Guys,
Wrong guy.
it's
yeah.
enough.
He's gone.
Guys, it's enough. Like,
It's not, but we
It-
will wait.
it has to be enough for right now because
I know.
I'm more talking to Kaluma. I'm really sorry.
I know. Mabel's upset.
It's the middle of the night, and you or having a panic attack, and I get it.
Will you?
This isn't the way. This isn't the way to do it.
Either you guys have to stir up some major trouble right now and try to get that book back, or are the people you left behind capable enough to survive the night?
Okay, so we need to cause trouble.
No, stop, Kaluma.
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
Kaluma, just calm down, get some rest, and this will be handled in the morning.
Do you have people you need to protect?
Do I?
Yes, Mr. Druid.
Druid?
You pray to a plant.
He's a cleric.
I don't think that's how druid. I don't think that's how druids work.
It is now.
I can't be chill.
Okay, so your friends are on another world, right?
Yes, and we can
Does
save them
time
if we
flow
get a book.
differently? What I'm suggesting is that there's no way of knowing
Well,
if they're dead now.
there is. But I will look. I will.
I know it's a bad turn of phrase,
I will.
but what I'm suggesting is go on. I'm sorry.
Message them and see if. I don't want to tell them wait another night, but
Well,
Okay.
do we...
I'm just saying this. If you guys get yourselves arrested, you're not doing your friends any favor. And I'm not going to be able to pull your asses out of the fire.
Okay, what can you do?
I'm going to put the armor away and go to
Great.
bed.
We'll have less armor when we have to go save our friends.
wait. Can you get no?
I'm not going to get the
Mabel,
book.
You have your interworld telephone spell, right?
Yeah.
All right. Why don't you use that, see how the situation is, and then make a decision exactly how rash to be.
Okay.
Are you going?
To put the armor away? Yeah.
All right.
I'm it's getting really late. You guys have a good night.
Where will you be?
Please, I'm going to go to my room.
Where's your room?
Why do you want to know where my room is?
Well, where? No,
Yeah,
that's not. What? Where
I mean,
are we staying
I've got
here?
someone in line, so like,
Are we just staying here for the night?
I've got a cotton bed. I'm going to that. Yeah. Look, I'll put you guys in a room.
Okay.
Well, the guards already said they would put them up in the castle, so I'm assuming.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'll lead the
Private
way.
separate.
Where we would keep
Why don't we
guys.
just go and talk to Calatar ourselves?
You want to wake him up?
Please don't wake up the king. I won't allow you to. Actually,
You're gonna go set your cot up outside his room.
if you walk towards this area, I'm legally responsible to stop you. Morally too. Please don't put me in that position.
Okay.
Let me ask you.
Yes.
If your king told you to do something, you would do it.
More than likely, yes.
Okay. You do understand that the people I listen to are not your king. But my
Right,
loyalty
but that
to
means
them
that's
is
where
probably-
I don't
conflict
give
comes
a
in, right?
fuck what your king says. Is what he's saying.
I don't care who your king is. You're
I
in
don't
our
have king.
kingdom.
A second
Like-
train pulls from another.
Right. But
You're our guests. So those are the rules. The first rule is don't wake up the king. The second rule is behave yourself.
I think the second rule is don't play music.
That goes along with behave yourself.
And the third one can be go to sleep.
don't sleep. No,
Trance
no.
then. Meditate on the world and what's occurring.
A lot of shit.
That's true. I'll keep busy for a while.
Check on
I'll
your
lead you
friends.
up. I'll heft up the armor. Like, let me show you the rooms. They're good rooms. We
No,
save good rooms for guests.
We've stayed in them before.
Did you?
Where
Oh hell
Where-
yeah! Well then you know what's going on.
Bet.
Lyrics? Where lyrics stay here?
Lyrics,
Larry's gonna stay in that little cell.
But he doesn't sleep at least, so.
Well, I hope he trances too.
Can we get him a bowl of water?
Does he
I
need?
can stand in it.
Dane, does he need to? Does he need to like nutriate?
That was racist.
I'm sorry.
Nutrient.
I didn't mean it to be.
No,
You gotta soak his roots.
No, I don't think he needs.
Well, it's very dry out here.
Well,
He needs
yeah.
an ent
He needs,
drop.
he needs to moisturize.
I don't look. What is?
a
My
conversation
job
occurs.
is-
What is the verdict?
I think
What?
he'll be okay there.
Well, I mean, like, so you guys go back and forth. What is your decision? Do you succumb to their demands?
Hell, no.
Okay, cool. And then, so do you guys go to your rooms, or do you hatch some sort of plan?
I think Kaluma's going to try and coerce the others into a plan, get shot down, and just.
Yeah, probably. Mabel's
Yeah,
very
you-
torn
this
at the
is all
moment
like-
between
Jenkins,
her.
Do
Jenkins,
not plot and scheme under the king's roof.
Jenkins looks at Kluma, looks Kluma straight in the eyes and says, "If you bother the king tonight, I'll kill you myself and bury you in the desert where no one will ever."
How tall is Jenkins?
I put it a little softer, but
Mabel just like
Jenkins is
Gets
6 foot
up
2,
close
he's on
to-
all fours.
Mabel just goes like close to Kaluma and just kind of like latches onto him a little bit.
I can take him.
Yeah, Jenkins is 6 foot 2, but he's on all fours, so he looks
Oh.
smaller.
When he's on all fours.
Oh my-
No, I said he
As
is.
he-
I know.
He's an abnormal titan.
Right.
all right. Let's get you guys to your rooms. Mabel, you can use your interplanetary radio.
What the fuck is
As Grady walks, you can tell he just grew like 4 feet. He's never actually had to stand up to anyone before. He's never been tested, and now has not been
He likes to
tested.
think that if he was, he would pass, though.
Exactly.
Except when he killed
He
his
feels
sister.
pretty good about
He's boss tones
holding
now.
that 2-foot
It's
mouse.
totally fucking boss tones.
2 foot mouse, yeah.
This dude's gonna
What's
fucking.
what?
This dude's gonna take a grand slam meal to bed. He
Mabel.
did good today.
Mabel.
So, all right. So you make your way.
When are they? Sorry. This is the last thing I want for Kaluma then. And then I will hopefully stop interrupting. Just, if you talk to them, can you please ask if they know when that's going to happen?
When they're gonna die,
I know it's a stupid question, but for
I'll
Kaluma,
ask what's going on. Sure. Yeah. I
what I
get
mean
it.
is like, if it's going to be in the morning, Kaluma's not going to wait.
Yes. I understand.
And as you will be aware, Tap will be waiting for your time of return to plot certain deeds,
criminal crimes?
as is his roguing nature.
Rogue?
Could I talk Grady into a couple? No, you're not giving into anything, are you? I'm gonna
Cuddle?
take
Is that what you said?
You're muted, Frank.
I think he's talking to Pedro.
Man, I wish I had the observant feet in real life.
I feel like Frank's lips would betray you. You wouldn't be able to read what they said.
Frank isn't
Okay, so Grady, you are making your way to storage to put away the armor. Right before you get access, like there's a guard standing there who is ready to let you in. Right before he says, "One moment."
You're muted,
what's up?
Frank.
What can I do first here?
You got an in with the king.
Okay.
You also got an in with those planewalkers.
Okay.
Everything that's happening, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you know what's been going on lately.
Yeah, I'm abreast.
You know about the business with the tree.
Mm-hmm.
Here's my question.
Hmm.
You a man of honor?
Of course.
If I talk to you, dwarf to dwarf, do I have your honor for 24 hours?
Yeah. What's going on?
Should I remove my headphones just so I don't react for the next couple of seconds?
Sure.
Okay, just let me know when I can listen in again.
What do you got in mind?
I mean, I gotta have your word as a knight.
Is this about the king?
This is about your word as a knight, and then it's about other stuff.
Look around. Speak plainly. Because this sounds like something you're going to tell me that we're going to do for the good of the kingdom, and it's actually just going to be killing some elf or something.
Forget it. Never mind.
Damn it.
Opens the storage room for you.
Okay. Walk down.
Nope. You're able to put the armor away.
Yep. And on the way back up, I'll do a sending to my fiance, Liana, and say, "Hey, Liana, really sorry I haven't been in touch. It's been a crazy day, but tomorrow is going to be breakfast. We're getting breakfast with the folks, and it's going to be great. Can't wait to see you. Love you." And then I'll go back up to the dwarf.
She responds and she says, "It's only breakfast if I get to make it this time. You make the best breakfast, but this time it's my turn."
You got it.
Is sending three-way?
No, but I'll just wait another sending.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yep.
So, all right.
Is that dwarf there when I get back up?
Huh? Yeah.
All right. What's the word?
He shuts and locks the door.
Okay. I'll start walking away.
All right. So,
I'm gonna go find. I'm gonna go find a superior.
okay.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, it takes a little bit of a walk, but eventually you do find Sergeant Thistlebeard.
Sergeant.
Yeah.
You know the guy guarding the storehouse?
A bit of a greenback, but yeah.
Said something weird to me. Wanted to know if I had his word with my honor on the line. He wanted my honor for 24 hours. I don't like the sound of that. Didn't want to say anything until he didn't want to tell me anything until I swore on that. And to me, that sounds like the kind of thing you hear before you agree and you find out that he wants to kill half the poor people in the world or some shit. You know what I mean? Like some kind of radical, like freedom fighter kind of thing. Usually starts with race-based violence. Do you know what I mean?
I thought
For the
I
good
did,
of the kingdom
but,
kind of deal.
Let's just pretend I knew where you're going with it. Say no more. I'm on it. And he walks away.
All right. You have a good night. I'm going to retire to my quarters.
He nods.
Okay. And I go to my room.
All right.
Get my pajam-jams and my nightcap.
Dang, damn it, now I'm really curious.
Read a few chapters in my book.
Yep.
Another layer of snake oil goes across his face.
Yeah, Mabel, what are you doing before you retire for the night?
Smother myself in
Yeah,
chapstick.
I'll send a message to Paddington. Just very morbidly. Just say tomorrow morning. Can you guys make it? What's going on there? And send that.
Mm-hmm. Yep. You get a message back almost immediately.
Mabel just starts crying.
There's about 24 more words left, but you don't get the rest of them.
Mabel just starts crying.
Kaluma's gonna go over, try to offer comfort, but just like.
Well, you're in different rooms, so.
Oh, we're in different rooms.
Yeah. They went all out. They didn't.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Does Kaluma remember?
Nope. It's weird.
What do you mean?
Yeah, it's weird. It's up to Mabel if she decides to spread the word.
Oh!
That is a direct translation.
I know.
Were you telling people that? Leading off with that?
This is what Paddington said.
Paddington's like he was hurt. How hurt?
But yeah, so Mabel, you're in your room by yourself. And that's that.
You know, yeah, at this point, she's gonna go off and by herself go towards where she knows Kaladar's quarters are.
Yeah, so you turn the doorknob.
Locked. And I don't know anyone here that has. Dang it. She'll. You know what? I don't know. Let me see. Let me read the.
Yeah, there's two ways to read the situation. One, you are esteemed guests of the king, and they each gave you your own room. Luckily, they brought you into the castle so that they could best take care for you. The other, they separated you.
Mm-hmm.
And they brought you under the most careful watch they could have. And they separated you.
Oh, damn.
So you remember how you said that the elves were putting you in prison?
Yeah, no, she definitely feels trapped right now.
It's the same situation.
Would I know if I tried to send something to someone who was sleeping, if it would work, or if it would just...
You would know.
How would that work?
Would the DM know?
I don't know. That's great.
Find out.
I don't know if it doesn't really specify.
Find out next week on Dragon Ball Z.
I mean, if you want, I could talk to him in his dream.
I mean, yeah, that's true. I could
We know how that goes.
I could just send you a message. Hey, can you talk to this person? And
Yeah, because that would go great.
Well, if there's nothing King Kaladar would like more than being woken in the middle of the night, it's being woken in the middle of the night.
Yeah, we'll say they can hear it. It says they can hear it.
It's in their mind, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll just send a message quickly to Kaladar's. Can we please talk? It's urgent. And just send that to him.
Mm-hmm. And then you hear back. You are indeed a brave mouse to wake a king in his sleep. What is it?
And I'll spend my very last one. And
it's fun talking to people who don't know how spells work.
Yeah.
Like, telepathy.
Yeah.
Speak, creature.
Speak, being.
Last message.
Oh, it's okay. I'll send him. I can't do this again. I need to talk to you in person, please. I'm so sorry, but it's very important.
It can wait till morning then.
People's lives are at stake.
And Mabel dies right there from a
She-
sad heart.
She's just like,
Yeah, I mean, it's just, if those are the words, and he just, they can wait till morning then. That's all he says.
yeah, she's just like at her door, like crying and like clawing at it, like, no, please.
When you try your best. And don't
I was thinking more Fievel.
Somewhere
Oh my
else.
God. Yeah, absolutely. Crying the whole time.
Yeah, you can just almost like feel his mind just go
Oh,
like, oh, fuck this then.
Right.
Like it was because it's like he just like almost get the sensation he's like, fuck, she's in my mind. What is it? Oh,
Mhm.
this is your last time?
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Just like
Yeah. So if she falls asleep that night, it's by the door on the floor. Like, yeah, she's not.
And then Mabel doesn't wake up because she was so sad that she died.
Mabel dies of a broken heart.
Wow, that's
sad
harsh.
that some mice can die of depression.
Oh God,
I
jeez.
didn't need to know that.
what is happening?
Wait, you guys didn't know? Oh, never mind. Sorry.
It's too late
Make
to
a new
take
character
that
named
information.
Skinnerbox.
All right, so next morning, what are you all up to?
Cologne was
Jenkins is-
pacing. He tried to rest, but he couldn't.
Jenkins is doing some acrobatic stunts.
Yeah, he's parkouring. He's just like,
To pass the time.
He's doing as much parkour as he can in his tiny room.
it just sounds like Mario's speed run practicing. Hoo, hoo, wahoo, hoo, wah, wah.
I like the idea that Jenkins is like, he just keeps backwards jumping, trying to clip through the door. He's just
Ba-da-boop.
kind of like those Mario 64 speedrunners that like do like 7-star runs.
Yeah.
All right, so eventually each of you hears a click, and then one by one your doors open.
She runs out of her room as soon as it opens.
Then they're going for the grapple.
Mabel's going to prison again.
Is this a initiative fling or a narrative?
I have a feeling they catch her.
No, actually, it's a pretty bad roll. It's
Well, how bad?
10.
Oh, 11. I barely.
What's your AC is 11.
Oh, you're hitting me? I thought they were grappling me.
They do it the touch attack first, but
Wait,
Like,
so
Yeah, grapple is versus
I thought it was.
strength against AC.
don't they have to grab you for? I mean,
I thought grapple
either
was
way, I missed.
acrobatics.
Guys,
Okay,
I-
either way, I barely get out. Okay, cool.
yeah. I mean, like I can lose the semantical argument or the.
Yeah, either way.
I lost either way. But yeah, so like it's a leap, and then she just takes off running, and then he's like, "Whoa, guards!" It's just, and then there's the scream.
You can follow me. I don't care. I just need to talk to him.
Good.
I like the idea that
Permission granted. They scream as they call for more guards.
I like the idea that like Kaladar's in the goddamn throne room. He knows this is gonna happen. He knows like in 3 minutes and 43 seconds, Callie's gonna run in, and then 2 seconds behind her, a trove of guards are gonna be running, but they're fucking doors. They got like a 20 foot move speed.
25. 25.
I mean, I only have a
25 if they get out in the
I have
open like
30.
raptors.
I have 30. I do.
So
So you're
like,
slightly faster. You could outrun them.
I could.
So that's what happened. So
Jenkins does a cartwheel out of his room.
yeah. So before anyone else gets there, it is the door, the throat. Well, Mabel
Run into a door.
skirts around the side. There are guards as normal, standing in front of the throne room.
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as Mabel comes around the hallway and starts running towards there, they brandish their weapons
Please, I need to talk to Kaladar.
and they axes at the ready. They position themselves and they're ready for combat.
I mean, she'll stop once she gets within like 10 feet of them.
And then they smile and nod, and they're like,
Please.
and then the other guards are coming around the corner, and they're like, get her! And then,
Mabel's a fucking menace inside the Desert Kingdom of Astar.
are we rolling this out, or are you letting them just narratively tackle you?
Are they dogpiling me?
They're gonna dog. You've been running through the fucking hall.
I know.
I'm gonna go ahead and delete Tap's character sheet right here.
I mean, are the throne room doors closed?
Yeah, typically.
I'm just making sure.
Typically, they don't just let people into the throne.
I'm just making sure. I mean, if that's
It's
the case,
a hot
so I
July day.
Right.
Yeah, so there's a dog pile of dwarves just like
on top of a little 30-pound mouse.
the
Callie.
doors fly open as they drag Mabel in, and Kaladar is indeed standing there, arms folded. They've got you bound and like just wrapped up. And they're like, here she is, sire. They drag you in. By this point, they have stripped you of gear.
She is
Before they bring
crying.
you in, and he looks you up and down. He goes, I have had enough of you and your companions. I've given you supplies, companions, the kingdom's resources.
Friends are dying.
permissions. The
Please.
citizens of my kingdom are dying.
I know.
Let's do
No.
a count. Let's compare the numbers and find out where we stand. You've entered the king's mind within my own walls. At what point, besides my kingdom's walls, my throne room, through invasive magic, my mind, as I said, bringing in dangerous criminal elements from other worlds, at what point do you think that you have crossed any sort of boundaries?
I know.
I want a full, detailed report on exactly what happened last night. I don't want any of your friends in here. I want it from you. Close the doors.
I think Kaluma was just walking up.
Yeah, and you guys are just coming around the corner, just steamboat willowing around the side. Just, if I sense for a moment that you've left anything out, there will be no trials. There will just simply be executions. Your friends and your book, and if I understand correctly, the possibilities of your world are now on the line here. Tell me a story, citizen of the world of fables, that I want to hear. And he sits on his throne room in a manner that you haven't seen him before. He sits like a king who wants to be pleased. He usually looks like a kind of like a warrior king. Now, for the first time, he looks like an emperor. He looks like somebody who wants to be satisfied. And he kind of leans back and throws a hand up on his chin. He goes, please me, tell me the story that I want to hear, Bard.
Hey.
I can't tell if this is a trap or not.
I'm sorry we came here, but
Tell it quickly, for your sake, for your friend's sake, and for the attention span of an angry king.
okay. We were on another world called Inovasa, and this man, Hammer, he killed all of the people that we traveled with. Horizon walkers that didn't know it. None of us knew this world. He just killed them
Nothing
without knowing
before
anything.
my throne room matters to me.
Okay. Because I thought you're the only one I thought could help us. You're You've been so kind to us before, and I know that we have caused you much trouble, and I'm sorry. And I'm sorry that we have still caused you trouble. I want to make up for it. But that's why we brought him here. Or that's why I brought him here. It's not my friend's fault. And when we went after him, he had taken many of your people, your gang people, and some of your guards even. He was, I don't know, he was very smart and I guess charismatic. I don't know how he got them, but I don't know what they were going to do. But it wasn't just going to be bad for you. It was going to be bad for anyone and everyone, the worlds. He wanted to go everywhere he could. It would have been very bad for all of us. And do you remember when we were here before and we asked you about people having trouble sleeping? And do you remember that? People dying?
I'm not a participant in this story. Do not ask me another question. Tell me everything you think I should know before I make a judgment.
Okay. Well, I don't know if you remember, but we had asked before about if you knew anything about people here having trouble sleeping and dying in their sleep. We have seen this on Rhalanas and seen it once here before with one of the Anubians. The Nightmare King and the Kulufel, they are, I think, connected from what we can tell, but we're not sure. But they can kill people in their sleep. And those people, all those people that were dead down there, they looked exactly like the people we have seen die before that way. They just, somehow they get in your mind and I don't know how they do it, how they kill you like that, but it's horrible to watch. And I'm sorry that it happened here too. We've only seen it once here before with the Anubian. I think they're getting stronger. I don't know how we can combat them. I know Eric feels guilty because his god was the god of dreams. And he feels he should be able to do something with that, but I don't know how we can stop them. And I know that I have caused you trouble now again. But my friends are on the other world dying. I know your people here are dying, and I promise you that as soon as I can, I will do anything I can to help make up for this. You don't have to make any of the others of my friends responsible, just me. But I have to help my people too. But I promise that as soon as I do, I will come and help yours as well. Anything you want, I will help you. Just let me go help and save my friends first. Please.
He leans over to his advisor and he says, "Tell Sir Grady to retrieve the book." Gather all of her companions outside of the throne room. And he looks over at Mabel. you and yours are no longer welcome on the island of Arcadia.
Okay.
He stands up and the guards drag you out. It's the last time you'll probably see Kaladar again. The doors slam. A guard finds Grady and has you grab the tome.
I got the armor.
Anytime Grady wants to be a part of this conversation.
Sorry.
You're good.
I wish you luck.
Okay, yeah, so you go get it?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, so the Sergeant Thistlebeard is the one that gets the book and brings it to you.
Thank you, Sarge.
And he hands it to you and he says, and gives you a nod. Says, I had a conversation. Thank you.
Everything okay?
Just gives you a nod.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. They hand you the book.
Mm-hmm.
And then basically you're right outside the throne room and you've got it's pretty much just Sergeant Thistlebeard, Yuzu and Jenkins, and then Lyrics, Kaluma, and Mabel.
I still have my armor.
No.
No.
You gonna ask for it?
No, I'm not.
Is it because you have a spare set?
Don't worry about the armor.
Well, I wish we
haven't-
were departing under better terms, but here's your book.
Thank you.
And I understand that this will probably be the last time we meet.
Oh,
Yes.
Kaluma was just feeling around to make sure he had everything, realized he has a bag of Horizon Walker stuff, and tries to get Grady's attention to ask him something.
Kaluma?
Probably never comes up, but could you please tell the elves of Morgan what happened here
In Bastock?
in Morgan?
The dwarves to go tell the
You want me to go tell
More intelligent.
Morgan to.
You want me to go and tell the elves of Morgan what happened in the kingdom of Bastock?
With us, yes.
No,
Why not?
because it's none of their business.
So, yeah.
And
Yuzu,
I'm not.
an elf of
They're on
Morgan
the
is
other end of
standing
the.
right
They're on the other end of the
You
island.
can't get to Morgan.
I guess if I see one, I'll tell them that an elf named Kaluma was forced out of the kingdom. I'll pass that along.
Okay, Suyu.
Huh?
He turns to Josh's character because he
Suyu.
can't remember her name.
The frog from My Hero?
Hello.
But Sergeant
Yes,
Thistlebeard
hello,
pats
Elf of Morgan.
Sergeant Thistlebeard pats
Grady.
Grady on the shoulder and he goes, besides, this man's busy. He's got himself a breakfast to get to.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Look, y'all take care. Please don't trouble the kingdom again.
Thank you, Druid. You've been very useful.
I'm not a druid. Here's the book, Mabel.
Thank you.
And you
Don't
guys-
tarry. I walk off to go get breakfast with the missus.
Well, like the sergeant's like, we got to see how the book works, don't we?
Oh, yeah, you're right. All right.
Suyu.
Close enough.
You got
Yes.
Okay.
less than a minute.
Can you please tell the elves and Morgan what happened here?
I think Yuzu was wanting to go down to the continent below.
It looks like you folks won't have time to
30 seconds.
send me the rest of our payment. But if you ever
25.
get the chance,
Yes. Okay.
20.
And
in
I think
the meantime, Kaluma, I will send word to
15.
does Lyrics
Use the
still
damn
have,
book, guys.
Well, hang on. Give me a fucking chance. God damn it. Does Lyrics still have the?
No, I think you had it.
You have the
Okay,
quip.
I just making sure I couldn't remember. Yeah. So
You
I'll.
could write us down to the where Yuzu wants to go.
I mean,
That is true.
but also she wants to go get Patty too.
Yeah, that's true.
As
So-
quickly as possible, yeah.
Let's go get the rest of the group.
Which is why Kaluma is trying to get the information that, hey, most of the Horizon Walkers have been wiped out very subtly.
No one cares about the Horizon Walkers.
You know what? He didn't tell you.
No,
I thought that was in game. Sorry.
No, it wasn't. Like, Kaluma's
I'm sorry.
very hard to be covert.
Oh,
And
No, Yuzu picked up on the message.
difficult.
What's Jenkins doing?
Jenkins is doing backflips repeatedly.
Is he leaving now then?
No, he's just.
Is he
doing
just
backflips
backflipping
in
down the
place.
hall?
No, he's just doing it in
Flipping into the
place.
sunset.
Jenkins is trying to sequence break the storyline.
I'd look over to the captain. Any chance we can get the arm of Hammer so we can prove to his mate
No.
we killed him?
No.
I don't think.
You heard the man.
Okay, it's going to be even tougher than I thought.
I know. Okay, and I'll start writing us to be in that like little antechamber in the first part of the
All right.
what's his face Hammer's lair.
So we see you next time.
No. Please don't. Just be
So-
safe.
As you guys start to fade out, as you guys start to write yourself out, and that kind of familiar lift kind of takes place, right? It's too late to do anything about it. The magic is taking hold, but you watch as Thistlebeard takes his axe, pulls back, and drives it. Like he pulls it, brings it over the head and the neck of Grady, and then brings it up into the neck and takes the head. And he's like, "You threw away something great, you son of a bitch." And just takes him and
Told you.
drops him. And you just watch as he just he drops to his knees. And he's like, "Ugh," and he falls and collapses and dies. And he's like, "That's time for breakfast." And then you don't have a chance to see what happens to Jenkins or Yuzu, how they react. It's this terrifying sight. The magic takes you and whisks you away. And before you know it, you find yourself back in the sewers of Inavasa.
And it's past time.
Thanks for joining us. Another episode of World Walkers Rhalanas. Join us next time as the group figures out what the hell they're going to do. As they try to reunite with their friends. Luckily, they've got another level under their belt to
What?
hopefully, face this new challenge. We will see you guys next time. See you later.
Bye.
Bye.
I can't believe Grady died.
Holy
I
shit!
can.
What did
You
you
can see
not
that
see
coming.
coming?
Coming?